This is an NBC News special report.
Good evening. I am Harry Back, and this is an NBC special report. We just got word that Joe Gonzales is turning 40 years old. 40 years old. That is right. If you're just joining us, it is true. Joe Gonzales, owner of Gonzo's Mexican Grill, player of pranks, lover of remote control, airplanes, the Wii, and all things amusing to an 8-year-old boy, is turning 40 years old. To learn more about this special man-child, we have our special correspondent, Mark Sass, live on the scene in Franklin Square, New York, with Joe's family. Mark?
Thanks, Harry. This is Mark Sass live in Franklin Square, New York, at the birthplace of Joseph Gonzales. Here we are inside the home with Lucy Rose Gonzales. What was it like being Joe's mom when he was growing up?
It was wonderful. Joe is a great kid.
But when I delved a little deeper, I found out that Joe had a lot of troubles as a kid. In fact, the Gonzales family used to keep Joe in this crawl space. Here, Joe's sister, Rose Marie, demonstrates where the Gonzaleses kept Joe and never let him out unless it was a holiday. I asked Rose Marie if she remembered any of Joe's childhood antics specifically.
One night, I was sleeping upstairs in this here house, and I heard like something scruffling on the roof, and I went outside, and he was about 14, and he was pulling my mother's car out of the driveway.
On the roof?
No. He crawled out on the roof, came down, pulled your car out of the driveway.
This is breaking news.
And I told him, you better get it back in there, or I'm going to tell Mama. And he, Mama, and he was like, shh, 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 shh.
This has been Mark Sass live from Franklin Square, New York. Now back to you, Harry.
Thanks, Mark. Clearly Joe was a bit of a troublemaker as a child. But we recently have learned that Joe may not have simply gotten in trouble with his mom. In fact, Joe may have gotten in trouble with the law as a youngster. To find out more about this groundbreaking revelation, we have an exclusive interview with Joe's childhood friend, Lee Trink, and his parents live via satellite. Good evening, Trink family. Thanks for being with us. Mr. and Mrs. Trink, can you tell us what is your most memorable moment of Lee and Joe's childhood?
Oh yeah, when they robbed the house, broken into the house through the window.
And were they arrested?
We had to take a lawyer to get him out.
I blame Joe entirely.
Me too.
I was a good boy. He was nothing. That boy was a rotten seed.
It seems that Joe's troubled streak has followed him through to adulthood. Here with Joe's friend Tiz is Mark Sass again, live on the scene in Franklin Square.
This is Mark Sass reporting live in front of Crockley's, Joe's local watering hole. And out comes, oh, look who's here. We have Tizalicious.
How you doing, sir?
Good, nice to see you, Tiz.
How's everything?
Good, we are here because we want to talk to you about Joseph Gonzales, a longtime friend of yours.
He's a good man. He's a good man. That's all I can really say about the young man. Is he young?
Have you and Joe ever gotten in trouble through your youth?
To be honest with you, me and Joe really didn't like each other when we first met. It was, we met through,
I mean, did you ever fight? I mean, you ever kick his ass?
It was close. No, he's a big guy.
But you could beat him, couldn't you?
If I had to, yeah. I have a lot of friends inside.
So you need friends to beat Joe. You can't do it on your own.
He's pretty good with his hands. You know, he's a football player back in the day.
Well, we don't need to know about his hands. I mean, that's a story for another time.
While this wild child has turned into a wild man, he certainly does seem to have the whole enchilada. Mark Sass has now salsaed his way across town to Mineola, New York, where he is now live at Gonzo's Mexican Grill to get a better understanding of the Burrito King and the man he has become. Mark?
Thanks, Harry. This is Mark Sass reporting live from Mineola, New York, here at the Gonzo's Mexican Bistro and Cafe.
So, Mark, tell us what it smells like.
Well, Harry, it actually smells quite clean. I showered this morning. Oh, you mean at Gonzo's? Well, it smells very burrito-licious.
While at Gonzo's, I chased down Amy Seltzer for this exclusive interview.
So, Amy, tell us what attracted you to Joe Gonzales.
Well, it had to be his long, luscious hair and his really big eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Big eyebrows. Amy, what makes Joe's special sauce so special?
Do you really want to know, Mark?
Sir, are you here to come to Gonzo's?
I was coming to Gonzo's.
All right. Do you know Joseph Gonzales? They're closed on Saturdays. But do you know Joe Gonzales, the owner of Gonzo's?
I don't know Gonzo's.
You don't know Gonzo.
Don't know.
You don't know Gonzo himself.
I don't know Gonzo.
He's a very special man.
I'm sure he is, but he's never open when I'm hungry.
But you enjoy his burrito, don't you?
Oh, not his burrito.
Oh no, you mean his burritos.
The food he serves, I enjoy.
This is Mark Sass reporting live from Gonzo's Areola. Now back to you, Harry.
Thanks, Mark. Clearly turning 40 is a new beginning for Mr. Gonzales. Complete coverage of Joe's festivities can be seen tomorrow on the morning show. We'll see you tomorrow evening for the nightly news. But for now, from New York, this is Harry back. Now let's party.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe. Love you.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Say happy birthday, Joe.
Birthday, Joe.
Say I love you, Joe.
Love you, Joe.
He's the best uncle in the world.
Yes.
He is. Happy birthday, Joe. Have another.
Hands off, please. He's all mine.